What is up, everyone? D-George here, and we're doing another video here on D-George, and today I'm with Rindor.
Yep.
And as you can probably see from the title of this video and what it shows in front of me, this is my first ever factual video, which I'm probably be doing quite a lot of because I'm quite interested in that kind of thing. And first one is
nothing to do with it.
Yes, no, it doesn't. And it's Nations by Nuclear Devices by D-George. Hope you like the pic. Hope you like the picture. I thought it was pretty cool. Now, first one. The United States of America, USA. Their first tested nuclear device was in 1945 on Hiroshima. Shortly after, on Nagasaki, all in Japan. Here I got the American flag. Just below there. The second flag on this I found quite hard to find. Yes, so America won the two big superpowers in the world at the time. Tested the first nuclear bomb called Fat Boy from Hiroshima. Now, time for number 2. The USSR, or Russia. Yeah, this is the flag I found quite hard to find because the country doesn't exist anymore. Their first nuclear test was in 1949. You see, they were communists, so they wanted to defeat America. They funded China, North Korea, the Eastern Bloc, the Moscow Pact, very strong, and donuts particularly. They funded places like that and funded communism. So they developed the nuclear bomb to try and combat the Americans and their ever-increasing dominance. Third one is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, or UK. Their first test was in 1952. I actually live here, as you can probably tell from the accent. So I find this quite good. So the British did help, really. It wasn't the Americans that most people think the Manhattan Project of just America and America only. When actually it was a mix of America, the UK and Canada. So technically Canada should have nukes by now, but meh, who cares? Yes, and Britain was becoming its massive empire was kind of collapsing, like with the mishandling of the Suez Crisis in the same year along with France. Now we move on to France and their first nuclear test in 1962. Now they did it because they wanted to try and combat the British and American and Russian dominance over like the skies. So they wanted to have their own personal, we can call it personal space, really a country, so you can't really say that. Country space, yeah, that. And they wanted to, shortly after, because the Americans and British weren't sharing the technology, they left NATO in 1963. Now we move on to the People's Republic of China, which at this time, nobody really knew which China was China. There's the People's Republic of China, the one that is obviously China now, and the Republic of China, which is now Taiwan. They still both claim to be the actual government of China, and the People's Republic of China, i.e. mainland China, and has threatened to use force on the Republic of China, i.e. Taiwan, and invade it by force. Now we move to Israel, who hasn't officially declared they're having nuclear weapons, but it's predicted they have 60 to 80 warheads. Oh, and by the way, China's was in 1964, and Israel's was in 1967. Because they haven't officially declared that they have nuclear bombs, that means they don't have a non-first use policy or anything. And their secret lab was leaked by the Telegraph. The Telegraph got information that was leaked from a top secret Israeli military operation about nukes. It was leaked out into the Telegraph newspaper in the UK, and well, now everyone knows, but Israel's still denying it. Now we have India, whose first test was in 1974. They were like, okay, it's time for us to get nukes. We don't want to be owned by other countries.
Sorry. I
So
won't talk.
turn your mic off. Sorry about this.
Okay,
This
I
is
won't
really
talk.
unprofessional. Yeah, India was trying to go like, okay, seriously, I don't want to be bossed around. I just want to be my own separate country and keep it that way. So their first test in 1974 was a meaning of self-defense, as was most. Then we come to Pakistan in 1990, and they developed nukes as a defense against India, who already had nukes from about 20 years, from 16 years before. Yeah, and it was also self-defense, but it wasn't self-defense against the big powers like Russia, America, the UK, China and France. It was self-defense against India, who at the moment was locked in a tight conflict, and they still technically are, over the region of Jammu and Kashmir. My family actually lives my family actually lives there. So now we have Turkey. First data not available. They also haven't declared that they have nukes, and nobody has ever. They haven't I don't think they haven't tested any, but they do have nuclear warheads. Now we move on to North Korea, and in 2006 they had their first test, causing a 6.2 earthquake an earthquake which was measured 6.2 on the Richter scale. But nobody wants North Korea to have nukes, so sanctions are being put against North Korea. Even more sanctions. Even their biggest ally, China, is supporting it. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more factual videos. Bye!